housemates. Currently, all the boys in the house face eviction, but for 3 of them, that's about to change.
Oh, is that it?
Girls, you were given the power.
It's always that one, that.
Now it's time for you to exercise that power.
So they're really upset. Oh, my heart's pumping like no one's business.
Mine is.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it, man.
Come on.
Girls, it's time for you to save. Which housemate do you want to save first?
Stephen.
Can you give the reasons why you'd like to save Stephen?
See there.
I think we agreed that he was a big character in the house for everyone.
Definitely one of the leaders of the group.
Good sense of humour.
Yeah.
Sort of softened.
I'm actually really touched by that.
I've got to know him recently a lot more than I have done in the last 3 weeks, and for me that means quite a lot. He's someone that I feel I can bounce off, and I feel sometimes in here when it does get a bit lonely, if someone has that kind of sense of humour that's similar to mine, I feel that I'll be able to.
Yeah.
It's something that distracts as well from a lot of hard things that happen in this house.
I think he'll be missed if he goes.
Cheers, H.
Which housemate do you want to save next?
So miserable.
It was Marlon.
Oh,
dude,
me personally, today pretty much broke my heart for 2 reasons. The way that Marlon was unable to fully tell how he was feeling and feel comfortable enough in front of 5 women to actually pour his heart out and never to be judged, for me was one of the most horrifying experiences I've seen in this house. And then for him to then just switch back because he feels so vulnerable and then out of control is just so confusing for me. But I know Marlon, I've spent a lot of time with Marlon. Marlon's been my shoulder for me a lot of the times in here. He's understood me, I think, first and foremost, for potentially anyone else. And that will never, that's something that I can't sort of not say, really.
No. Well done.
Well done, dude.
Well done.
And which housemates do you want to give your to?
Chris, please.
Can you give the reasons why you'd like to save Chris?
For me personally, I would like to say the third save as Chris is because for me, the other 2, you know, Marlon's someone that I can talk to, Steve's someone that I can bounce off. For me, Chris, balancing that out would be someone that is reliable.
Yeah.
Ashley's eyes.
I just think as people left, he's one of the main ones that's there for me a lot. And it's usually he only has, like, I'm missing my boyfriend, my mommy a lot, and he usually just has to say like 1 or 2 lines, and I'm feeling like a lot better about myself. I also I think he doesn't feel important, and he might have spent a lot of his maybe life, I don't know, maybe even just over the last year feeling unimportant, and I know he, like saying he doesn't deserve it any more than anyone else, and I think that's fair to say, and I would just like him to feel maybe just appreciated once.
I think out of all the housemates, all 8 of them, he'll appreciate the most to be saved.
Girls, you have chosen to save Stephen, Marlon and Chris.
Yes.
However, this means that the housemates facing this week's public vote are Ash, Christopher, Mark, Matthew, and Winston. One of these housemates will be evicted.
Wow.
So bad.
Girls, you have exercised your power. Girl power is now over.
Yes!
Thank God.
Good God! Yay! Best news I've had all day.
Careful what you wish for.